Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. Now normally I don't really do building videos every so often. I basically just build like little rooms that you guys could potentially build in your guys' houses as well. For example, I did a pantry one a few months ago. Except for that, it's either working or like giving tips and tricks, things like that. But today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I thought we would build a house, and in every single room it will be a different season, aka a different time of year, whether that's New Year's or Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, things like that. So obviously I'm only going to have one bedroom in here because there's not many fairy rooms to do. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to comment down below which ones you want to see, whether it's either doing one room in one colour or maybe every room is a different budget, things like that. Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of kind of doing one where each room is like a different TV series or something like that. I'm not sure. But let's get started by building the house. I actually have no idea what to do. I'm awful with layouts. So we're gonna do that. I am so bad with layouts, guys. I'm literally a noob when it comes to layouts. So you know what, this can be the bathroom. We'll class that as a bathroom. I guess this could be the bedroom. I am absolutely awful with layouts, guys. We'll do this as a... I'm actually going to back that up real quick. Hold up. This as a laundry room. I feel like that's a bit better. I guess these two just connect. I have no idea how the roof is going to look, so we're just going to kind of just play around with the roofs a little bit, and I'll probably see you guys when I'm done. What about mid-grey? With me? Oh no, I can't have bricks. Oh no, I can't have bricks. You know what? We're gonna bulldoze this. We're gonna like find a layout. I don't like this layout. We're gonna find a new layout. I'll be right back. Okay, I did find one. However, the roof is gonna probably be a problem. So, we're just gonna do it anyway because why not? Okay, so we need this. Okay, so this is the layout that I pretty much saw straight away on Google, and I liked it. So this is the living room, this is the entrance, this is a bathroom, this is a bedroom, and then this is the kitchen. Now is time for the hardest part, finding which roof I like more. And yes, I just do automatic roofs because I am very, very lazy. We're gonna find which one suits it more. And then if none of them do, then we're gonna obviously have to kind of be a little bit more creative with all of the roofs. This is looking very messy. That looks very messy, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look too bad from the front or the side. Back kind of looks a little bit messy. See, the front and the sides don't look too bad, but then the back just looks absolutely awful. So we might have to kind of just be very creative with this. We're going to keep it for now, and we're going to come back to it. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not liking this part right here, or the back. But we'll sort it eventually. Let's actually start the inside, because I kind of want to actually get into the video. And then we'll think of like the outside and stuff after. So the first thing I kind of want to do is actually get a wheel. So I'm going to have the wheel on my phone because apparently thing that I'm recording on doesn't allow it, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. We're gonna put a wheel up on my phone. Okay, so we got Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's. I guess we could do an Easter one. We just have to be very creative with it. And then obviously there's kind of like 5 rooms because you have the entry as well. And we're gonna go with New Year's. So we have 5 different rooms and 5 different seasons. So we have Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, Easter, and New Year's. So we're gonna have to yet again be creative with all that. And we actually have to decide which room we're doing first and then spin the wheel, so it's kind of not cheating. And first I do actually kind of want to go straight into the entryway. And I don't know whether it's going to be like up to this point or maybe just like this point. I don't know, we'll decide then. Okay, let's spin the wheel. We are gonna get New Year's. Okay, so the entry is New Year's. I actually have no idea what to do for this. First, I think setting down a floor would be great. And obviously we want to colour it. I'm going to do linen. And then I'm just going to paint it white. And I think I am actually going to go over here actually. Okay, so now the base is kind of done. We obviously need a door. That would actually be a great start. So we're just going to search in front door. And we're just going to have this one because this is one of my favourite ones. And we're actually going to go with black, I think. Kind of like a very modern-y type of minimalistic. We're going to go with some wall trims. We got to have the basics in, guys. Done. I also kind of want to add some pillars. We're just going to do a normal square pillar. We're actually going to switch that because I'm not going to lie, it goes through the wall and it's really annoying me. So we're just going to do a normal small pillar. I actually decided I didn't like it, so we are switching back to this one, and I'm just going to place it a little bit more out so it's not like actually going through the wall as much. And there we go, that is the basics. Now in my inventory I do have a few little bits of stuff, so we kind of just have to go through what we have. So we have a New Year photo frame. Oh, we have some balloons, some banners, a backdrop that won't fit unless we do that, but I just don't think, oh my god, this is actually going to be so hard because I don't really have much New Year's stuff. I think we definitely need a banner. I think that should be over here. So we can add some balloons. I'm going to have to like copy and paste this because, oh my gosh. You know, we can add quite a few. We can make this like a 2025 wall. I think that's kind of, I mean, it's not cute, but we can make it cute. And then we've got a 2025 balloon, which I actually have no idea what I'm going to put. This is actually harder than I thought. We're going to get this photo frame and we're going to kind of put it here. Because I kind of want to actually make it into like some form of mirror. I feel like that will be quite fun to do. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get a basic shape. And I'm going to just basically get a normal one. Why is my dog snoring? We're actually going to make it quite thin. Because obviously I don't want it to go through like any walls or anything. And then obviously go on decorate, decorations and mirrors. We're just going to get a normal basic mirror. I think we can make it a bit bigger. That might not fit, so we might need a bigger one. Oh, okay. This could work. This could work. Okay, now we need the transform tool and oh, we're basically going to transform this. I'm hoping, yes, okay, it takes a mirror with. So that's a good sign, that's a good sign. And we basically, oh, I don't think people could tell that that's a mirror, but it's okay. We know it's a mirror, guys. Then obviously we kind of want some form of comfort chair thing to basically take all your shoes off and stuff. So we're going to go with the corridor bench. I have never actually used this. We're going to use quite a few. And we are going to keep the black. Should we change it? Okay, we're going to go black and gold. That's our colour scheme here. And we kind of want to add some photos. We're going to get some framed ones. And then this one will be black. I honestly don't know how I feel about this. Like, I'm not a huge fan, I'm not gonna lie, but it's what it is. Is what it is. I don't think there's anything else that I can actually add to make this kind of New Year's themed. I mean, except for maybe some lanterns, but I don't think you want lanterns in your house. We have some balloons by themselves, so I guess we could add maybe one here. There is literally nothing else. I don't think you want fireworks in your house though, that's the issue. There is literally nothing else that I can add in here except for maybe like a few little like clutter bits. So obviously this is still a house, but it is literally just on theme. And we're just going to add some of these right here. You know what, we're going to get a food bag because everyone basically has takeaway on New Year's Eve. So We'll do that, and then I'm just gonna do this a little lighter. It's like it's still like pinky, but like more white. But I think that is everything. I did want a mat or a carpet, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna make it long. I think we're just gonna make it black, maybe with the gold around the edge. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. It's not my best work, I'm not gonna lie, but I have barely had anything to help me with that. Oh wait, I forgot a door. It's gonna have to be in here. And I forgot a door to put for the bathroom, but we're just gonna have to put a door in the bedroom, which I know some houses do have. I think next is gonna be the living room, which is gonna be right here. So we're just gonna remove New Year's, and now it's out of Easter, Christmas, Halloween, or Valentine's, and this is for the living room. What are we gonna have? Easter. Oh god, this is actually going to be quite a hard one because Bloxburg doesn't actually have any form of like Easter type things. They don't really like do updates on Easter, so this is kind of going to be a little bit of a hard one, I'm not going to lie. I don't even know what I should start with. This will not fit in here. Wait, we could fit it there, maybe. Kind of fill the space a little bit. Okay, we're going to do that because it fills the space a little bit more. I wish we could have one here right now. We could have some of these here. I gotta kind of have it like lined up. Okay, I don't like it. That fills it way too much. So we're just gonna delete it. Obviously want a TV in here, don't we? So we're gonna get this $900. When I think of Easter, I think of like basically spring, bunnies, eggs. So we're gonna kind of just look around, see what we can get. Oh, that's electronics. So obviously we're gonna go onto all and basically search egg. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. Bunny, okay, nothing to do with there. Okay, what about flowers? Okay, this could work, this could work, this could work. We're gonna have a lot of like springy type of thing. This is gonna be something that you look at when you go in an old woman's home, okay? Oh, okay, there is actually some form of welcome mat. So we're gonna do that. I know that this is technically a part of the New Year's, but trust me on this, okay? Trust me. Wait, no, we're gonna get rid of that for now because the sofas are gonna be here. Comfort. I think this is actually probably the best thing to do for Easter, the living room, more than anything. Could you imagine if I had Easter for the kitchen? We're just gonna literally get the cheapest stuff, because if you guys want to recreate this for some weird reason, then you guys could be able to afford it too. Obviously we're gonna do seashell because that's more like a and then for the pillows we're gonna do wheat. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my god, I forgot the floor. Okay, I guess this part would be kind of a part of the living room, I guess. I don't know. That's not the right way. There we go. This part will probably be blocked off anyways, so we're just gonna block it off. Now I guess we could put it more in the middle, but we're gonna keep it there for now. We're gonna go back to decorations and type in flower. Got a lot more flowers to get through, girl. And we basically want a lot of like pots as well, and like, oh wait, no, there's plates and stuff, right? We can use these like plates. Even though it does have a snowflake. Oh wait, yeah, it does have a snow. Wait, then I can't use it because that's technically Christmas. Wait, do they have any that's like? No, they don't. That's great. If I colour it pink, would people see that it's a flower instead? Is that different? We're gonna go with it. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm gonna delete this because I don't like that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, we could get a watering can actually, can't we? Trust me, I know it's rusty dusty, but it won't be. I'm gonna go with plastic, and we're gonna do like a light grey. I'm gonna do mid grey. I kind of forgot we need a table. Yeah, again, when I think of spring, it's basically like glass tables and stuff, so we're gonna go with a glass table. You won't be able to see a telly, but that does not matter. That really does not matter. It does matter. We're not gonna talk about it. This is actually kind of hard. What the... I thought this would have been easier, guys. Wait, can I make this bigger? No, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't make that bigger too. That's a shame. Yo, we'll go with this. We'll go with that. Obviously, this is still the living room, so you still want like photo frames and stuff. And then you want... Is there any trophies I can add? No. Okay, wait. That's also going to be hard. I don't have much Valentine's stuff. But then there is a lot of heart stuff. But, guys, do not judge me. Do not judge me, okay? I know this is hearts, okay? But trust me on this. Trust me on this. This has nothing to do with Valentine's, okay? Just trust me. I actually kind of don't like it, but we're just gonna carry on anyways. What do we think? Does it look decent? No, it doesn't, so we're just gonna delete it. I thought I had a thing going on there, guys. Oh, that's what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for originally. Because we can actually change the textures on these. So we're gonna go with grass. We're gonna go a little bit lighter. As soon as these are a bit bigger, I'm hoping I won't have to use as many. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Let's try and fill these gaps. I saw this on TikTok. I don't know where from. See, that looks cute. Okay, wait, I kind of forgot the colour. We're just gonna do it white. We're just gonna do white. Don't judge me. I don't know why we're doing everything white at the minute. You know what? Let's do this as brick. Or do we do that as brick? It looks like a noob's done it. We're gonna keep just one as brick. I know technically we are using the heart stuff, okay? But just trust me. I actually have no idea what colour to do it. Oh my god, I don't know. Actually, I might keep it like that. Okay, that looks cute. It looks like a little flower. I'm actually gonna colour this like more of a white than a grey because it just looks so dull. Oh my god, do you know what I forgot? I forgot lights. How do you forget lights? We're just gonna go with normal. We're gonna go with these ones and we're gonna colour them oyster. As for the living room, I have zero clue what to do. I guess when you think of Easter as well, you kind of think of chocolate. So I might add some like little chocolates or something. I wish they had bunnies though. That would be so cute. Oh my god, and teddy bears. Okay, there's nothing on here that will go. I guess this? I don't know. Yeah, again, we're going to just colour it oyster because oyster is a very warm type of bright tone. Can't really see it very well, but we're just going to add some like... Obviously, we got the kitchen as well. That's not done. So that should brighten it up a little bit. I do apologise that these are so awful because there's just not many New Year's stuff or any Easter stuff. So this is so hard to decorate. I guess we could get some like paintbrushes and stuff as well, because I guess you paint like Easter eggs on Easter and then you have some like little books. I have no idea. I am just running out of ideas, guys. And then we got the pastels, so we're gonna go with pink. We're gonna go with a lighter green, more of a pastel-y blue and more of a pastel-y yellow. And then yeah, Easter, when I think of Easter, it's more like, I guess, pastels more than anything, and flowers and things like that. I guess we should change those to more like a pastel-y colour. because I guess those are kind of more in the living room. So I think we should change that. This is two completely different rooms, you could tell. And then obviously with this, I have no clue. I forgot the wall trim. I guess for this, I'm just going to put it here. Like I said, not a big fan, I'm not gonna lie. Today, my decorating is just absolutely awful. I guess you could just like have little friendship bracelets there too. Like little pastel colours again. I guess you have like flip-flops because you go to the beach and stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe you go to the beach in spring. I don't, but you could. And I guess I'll add that poster. I think that's basically everything. Oh my god, I didn't colour this. Okay, there we go. Makes it a bit more bright. And then, like I said, I was going to add some candles. Wow, that is bright. I'm just going to add it right there. Yet again, just going to be oyster. And then we're going to do, I think, a pastel yellow. Because when I think of Easter, I think of yellow. That's not too bad. To say that we don't have any Easter stuff at all, I think this isn't too bad. I think we're going to move on to the kitchen now, because I actually have no idea what to put here, actually. Oh wait, no, the doors are going there, aren't they? Well, door, because this leads to nothing. So I guess we're just going to add another one of these, a poster. Oh, no, that's too small. That's fine, we'll just decide. Over here, though, I don't know what to add here. I don't know what type of floor we're going for, so I think the best option is to actually just kind of go straight into basically deciding what type of theme we're going for. So we just have Christmas, Valentine's and Halloween, which thank God the two that we basically don't have is gone. So we're going to spin the wheel right now. Let's see what we get for the kitchen. Okay, we've got Valentine's for the kitchen. Yeah, again, we don't have really hoping that the Valentine's was going to be like the bedroom or something, like, or the kitchen. The bathroom, I mean. But, I mean, I guess I could make a cute little Valentine's kitchen. We're just going to copy this for now, but obviously it's not going to be this colour. I think maybe we're going to do some form of tiles. So, I think I want more like a browny white type of colour. Like that, maybe a bit brighter. And then if we search in tiles, we could do the checkered, I guess, or we can just make a custom one. Actually, we can make a custom one, that would be cute. We're gonna do a marble type of kind of tile thing. I want more brown, not pink. I don't know what color we're gonna go for. I guess this color doesn't look too bad. And then we're just gonna do that. Okay, now that the floor is basically done, it's time for the walls, which I think is going to be the hardest. I might actually just go with brick, you know? I'm kidding, I'm not. Yeah, again, we might actually just do plain white, and then as like a little backdrop thing, we could do like tiles again. You know what? I kind of forgot windows. I forgot windows. We're not going to judge the outside, okay? The outside does not matter. It's only the inside that matters. Hence why it looks absolutely awful. I think maybe in the future I should actually start building the outsides first. That will probably be a great idea. But I kind of like the sunset windows. So, or the standard ones, or traditional. I don't know. Sunset windows kind of look old though. So I might go with standard. In the future, I will definitely make more custom ones, I think. Let's go with a large standard in here. Bring some natural light in, which obviously it doesn't, but never mind. Anyway, Valentine's, let's get started. So you guys are probably thinking that I want to do a pink kitchen, which I think actually would probably be the best. So I might actually change these to pink. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I know, adding these are absolutely awful, but I'm only adding them so I can see, because I kind of want to see it in all its glory with the roof down. So we're going to go with counters at first. We're just going to pick the cheap ones because we're cheap queens over here no matter what. And then, of course, we want to add the normal appliances. So we're gonna add an oven there and a fridge there. Like, we might change the fridge and the oven. I might actually change the oven. Not a huge fan, not gonna lie. $4,000. You have got to be joking. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna get the old one. And then I think I might actually delete that. Here's the reason why. Cabinets. Where's cabinets? There. Okay. We're gonna get the shaker cabinets, and I'm gonna get one like that. Cry about it. And then we're basically just gonna have these, and then I'm just gonna have that like that, that like that. So that doesn't look too bad. I know it looks full, but this is a small kitchen, okay? We need as much storage as we possibly can. And then obviously we're gonna go with the custom color, and obviously marble. We're gonna match the floor. Cause how cute is that? Not very, but we're just gonna pretend it's cute. And then obviously we don't want grey. Okay, that's basically the kitchen done. I'm joking. We want some counters. We only need 2. Then obviously for these, we do want these a little bit lighter, so we're gonna change that. There we go. See, this does not look too bad. Obviously we will be changing the lights because that is icky. We want some pillars. Yeah, small ones. I'm basically gonna do this because I think it looks cute. And if you don't, that's your problem. You're not in this build, so cry about it. And we're gonna just change it normal white. And then obviously we need stools, guys. So we need chairs, and we're just gonna sit. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Stool. Which ones do you guys think is more like Valentine-y? I guess these. Oh, they look nice. I don't know if they're facing the right way, but I hope so. We're gonna change them white and pink. Okay, now is the fun part where you basically just decorate. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna search in heart. If you think about it, there's not much stuff for a kitchen. I guess we could put this up here. Because you know, like, home is where the heart is and everything, you know what I mean? And I don't like it that bright, so we're just... Wow. You know what, we could just switch it off, can't we? We're gonna go and switch that off. I'll be right back. Okay, I switched it off, thank god. I kind of want it pink. And then we're gonna basically get a cake stand. It's gonna have obviously like cute little heart things. I don't know like how many there is though, but we're only gonna do 2. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make that one taller. There we go. That's cute. I'm actually gonna quickly put the food on and I'll be right back. Okay, that's all done. I put some heart cupcakes and heart macaroons on there. So I think next up is basically looking what we have in our inventory. Not very much. I guess we could put some hanging hearts. I guess. There we go. That's cute. There's literally nothing else in my inventory that I could actually put up. So I guess for this, yet again, there's not really anything that I can add. I guess we could add a hot rug. There's also a mirror, but there's nowhere in a kitchen that you want a mirror. I guess a balloon. I don't know why you have a balloon in the kitchen, but it's what it is, I guess. I forgot a hood. And I think the last thing that I can actually add that's to do with hearts is like a heart sculpture. There's actually nothing else in here that is like Valentine's Day themed. Unless like you had like a bedroom for this, then that would have been like loads better. But I'm just gonna add a little teddy bear. And I think that's literally everything I can do. I don't really want to add like a bunch of appliances because yet again this is mainly like Valentine's Day themed. I guess you can also get candles for basically for like people say that candles are like more romantic and stuff, so I guess we can add a candle. We could just add this one and just basically give it pink or something. Like make it pink. Please don't add candles in your kitchens, guys. I think that's probably the worst, especially next to like an oven or something. But I think that's basically everything. Like, it's not very well lit, but it's what it is. I guess we could actually add one over here. There we go. It's a little bit more lit. It's a little bit more lit. As for the doors, what's that one? The traditional. So we're just gonna get a normal traditional door. I guess we color it the same. I don't know. And then yeah, again the exact same for the bathroom. Okay, so I just did the base of the bedroom. Now obviously the doors and stuff will be kind of I might just change them to white, these two, just so then like it kind of fits in with all the themes, like no matter what it is. So the bathroom and bedroom are next, and the next one that I'm going to be doing is a bedroom. The only two that are left are actually Halloween and Christmas. So I guess we kind of just spin the wheel and see what we get. So this is for the bedroom. Come on, I really want Christmas. Then again, like, what would I do for Halloween for the bathroom? We actually got Christmas. Oh my god. Which means the bathroom will be Halloween. So that's gonna be fun. A Christmas themed bedroom. The best part about this is that I can actually just get everything, like, I can actually just buy everything instead of having to go in my inventory and just like take things out of my inventory. But I think we'll start off with the bed, obviously. I think we'll just go for a standard bed that goes through the wall. There we go, that's better. And when I think of Christmas, I think of red and like basically cozy vibes, so a lot of pillows, things like that. So we're gonna need a lot of pillows. I'm gonna make this look so bad. I apologize. I apologize in advance. So I'm basically just gonna do the layout of the pillows now, and I'll basically colour them all after. You know what though? We could actually add this for the Easter one. Kind of forgot this existed, so we're just gonna do that real quick. And then obviously we want a big pillow. Can I not do a big pillow for that? I can. I'm just gonna make it a little bit like flat and more out there. I know that looks so strange, but trust me on this, guys. Trust the process. Okay, there we go. And then we obviously want some. We're gonna get a blanket. That's maintenance. Get blanket. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna colour it white. Well, quill grey. I think that's all the pillows. That's our bed for now. And then we actually want a cute little teddy bear. Where did it go? Wait, where did it go? Plush. There we go. We want this cute little plush because it's so cute. I'm gonna put it there. And then over here we're gonna put I think maybe a desk. I might put a desk here. Put like put a wardrobe there. I think a wardrobe will look very nicely there. Okay, that's not the colour that I like, but I don't care. We're gonna look up which type of rugs we can have. So we're gonna have a cute little snowman one. We're gonna make it as big as possible. We're gonna hide it more under the bed, like that. Obviously, when you're in your room, you kind of want to watch telly, so we're gonna get a ceiling mounted TV. That is one big photocopier. That is huge. And then I think I'm gonna put the desk here because that's basically the most room I have for a desk. I know I could have just easily like put that somewhere else or like got like a smaller drawer or something, but we want to fill the room as much as possible. Let's see what we have. So we're gonna get a desk. We're not gonna put like any electronic on it or whatever. We're just basically gonna get like a little book type of one. So we need a desk. We're just gonna get a normal desk. We're gonna get a rustic chair. We're just gonna tuck that under like that. And then we want a cute little snow globe because obviously this is still Christmas themed, so we still need quite a bit of stuff. And then I'm obviously gonna add like a cute little Christmas tree. I think that's basically all I'm gonna add in there for the desk that's Christmas themed. And then obviously we need some like books and stuff as well. We want an open book. I think they do open books. I swear they used to do open books. Ah, there we go. Open book. And then of course you want your car keys too, because who doesn't? Oh wait, no, not in a bedroom. I don't want car keys in a bedroom. I'm just gonna do that for now. Just do that for now. We need a window. We need a window. I think we was doing the traditional, right? Standard. We're doing standard windows. No, I'll just nick it from here. We're just gonna put it right there, and we're gonna put one there as well. And then for we're just gonna put one there to make sure that we have one in there, whether it's like there or there. I don't know. And then we're gonna, I don't know. I think we should put a tiny Christmas tree in here. We're just gonna type in tree. Just gonna make that big. I'm actually just gonna keep the color, and then obviously the light color will be Easter. I don't know what's going on with me today. I don't know why my building skills are just not working. Like, huh? Why is it not changing color? Can you resize these? No. That's a shame. I'm basically just gonna look like what else I could add. I guess I could add a candle. I mean, we could add this right in the middle. No, I'm joking. I generally think that is literally everything I can add, except for maybe like a few more of these. We're just gonna do it like that. We're just gonna have white, because white not. That was the lamest dad joke I've ever told. But yeah, I think that's literally everything, and I know it's like completely white and very basic, but I don't know. I guess we could actually do the walls like a brown and like have that feature wall as white or something. Like make it into like a, wait, yeah, log cabin. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna make it kind of like a log cabin type of thing. Debating whether to keep that as like a feature wall. That looks cute. I'm gonna try it with all of it. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it as this because it looks a bit more full. I don't like that, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna make a custom one because it's cute. That looks a little bit better than what that did before. We're just gonna move on because I'm not gonna lie, I suck at building in general, so we're just gonna like carry on. Okay, I'm not gonna have any wall trim whatsoever for this one. But the floor and the walls are now all complete, so we're gonna kind of go straight into what I kind of want to do. I don't know. Okay, you know what? We're gonna actually have this up here, and I kind of know what I'm doing now. I kind of know what I'm doing. So this is obviously Halloween themed. We're gonna make this Halloween themed, but we're gonna build the base first. So we're gonna have that there and that there. And then we're just basically gonna steal one of these because CBA. And then obviously we want a sink in here. It's a good sink. We're just gonna have this one. And obviously we want a toilet, which I'm just gonna put like that. And then obviously a mirror. We're gonna try and speed this up because I've been recording for an hour and a half. I did not think it was going to take me this long, but the first few was actually quite difficult, and then this one was just quite quick. I don't even know if this is like, yeah, this is too dark. We need to add more lights. I might just add this candle, you know, because this is brighter than my future. Let's just be completely honest. We're just going to paint that red. That's a little bit better. You can kind of see a bit more, but obviously we want to keep it a little bit dark because obviously cozy vibes, hello. As for this, I don't know what to do. Obviously, like I said, we need a mirror, so we're going to go to mirrors. That's cute. It's not cute, but I don't care. It's too big, actually. We're gonna do it like a pumpkin. That's cute. Obviously, we need decorations, bathroom. We're just gonna put toilet roll there. And then, obviously, you need soap. And then you need your towels, guys. So we're gonna add a towel there. And then we're just gonna get a stand for there. And then a plunger and a toothbrush. That's basically all the basics. Now we gotta quickly, very quickly, add basically things that will make this Halloween themed, whether like we just do a fall theme or an actual like full on Halloween. I think I might just do fall because it's just a little bit easier for me. Obviously we want some cute little pumpkins. I wish you could add stuff in the window, that would be so cute. So I'm gonna add a little pumpkin there. This is actually so hard to decorate a bathroom for fall. Gonna add another little pumpkin there. And then, oh, we could, oh wait, no, that's a firework, isn't it? I was about to say we could have literally just put that in the thing, but I guess we could use this as like a little like bathroom mat. I don't know why you'd want to, but... And then we're just going to add some little pieces there. There is literally nothing I can add in here. There is literally nothing. This is cute, but I don't know why you'd want a plush in the bathroom. Very unhygienic, guys. Guess we could add a spider web. Yeah, I think that's literally everything that I can add. I guess we can add these like here, unless we kind of add some like makeup. Obviously it's face painting, but shh, just pretend it's makeup. And then we'll just color this like an orange color, I guess. I think I might actually move that over here. Okay then. I know what I could add in here though. I don't know. I guess we could add the plush and then just pretend it's not a plush and it's just like, I don't know, something. Something that's not a plush. Like a plastic decoration or something. I think that's literally everything that I can do. I do apologise if it's a little dark in there because I did kind of forget a few lights. But now it's time for the tour. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, you get Happy New Year 2025, which obviously by the time you guys see this, it is probably way past New Year's, or maybe it's New Year's Day. I have no idea. I haven't changed any of the decals yet, but over here we have a Happy New Year mirror, which I thought on my end it was pretty creative. But yeah, that's pretty much the New Year entry. And then over here is basically the Easter type of living room. I know I did kind of use some heart stuff, but trust me, it was very difficult trying to make an Easter living room when nothing is Easter on Bloxburg, because Bloxburg has never had an Easter update. Yeah, again, I kind of forgot decals, but it's fine. Next over here, which I think is probably my favourite one because nothing else is really up to theme very well. And nothing is very decorated, but yeah, this is my Valentine's kitchen, which if there was no island, it would just be a pink kitchen. But yeah, this is basically where we eat. We have a cute little plush, some of the food items, and obviously some like sculptures and stuff. Next is the Christmas bedroom, which, personal opinion, if I did not change the walls from what they are, then it just would not make the room. Like cozy cabin theme, you always think of Christmas. But yeah, again, not the best room I've done. I have done way better. I guess I'm just not on my game today. And then last but not least is the Halloween themed bathroom. Yeah, not very impressed with this one, not gonna lie. I feel like if some of the seasons were kind of switched around with the rooms, I would have done a way better job. But it's so hard to come up with a Halloween themed bathroom than a Christmas one. But yeah, any of the bedrooms, like, I would have been happy with any theme. Except for maybe like New Year and Easter, but yeah, that's basically the house. Yeah, again, I didn't do the outside. It looks absolutely like dog poo, but we're not going to talk about that at all. We're not going to talk about the roof here. Okay, it's a roof, cry about it. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. What's your guys' New Year's resolution for this year, 2026? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, avocados!